Hello, I'm Fencka and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Iratus, Lord of the Dead. So, we had a patch yesterday that mostly changed some numerical values for skills, attacks, all that kind of stuff, but it also reworked the talent tree and, well, it's a bit of a mess now. I'm not sure if this is the ideal way how to do the patch. I wonder if it was possible to just do it in a way that when you have a campaign that it just resets the tree, gives you all the invested points back, and you can just redistribute them. Because now, I'm not sure, for example, if you still have the Finger of Death available, because they moved this Black Incense here. Before, here was the Blood Curse, I think. And yeah, it looks like the Finger of Death is unlocked, but is it really? So that's one thing. And now they reworked alchemy quite a bit as well. We are trying to get to Dark Enlightenment, and yeah, we are basically where we started. We are, I think, one investment. We're just missing a few points to get it, and now we are just 2, 5, 9 points away again. So I'm not really sure how I feel about this. Well, I'm actually quite sure I don't like this, but I mean, it's early access, so I guess we can accept more of these changes coming. One of the changes they made, this is interesting. I'm pretty sure I read in the patch notes that they made Finger of Death more expansive. They increased the cost to 85. I hope that I won't have to restart and the game isn't bugged because of just patching in the middle of a campaign and some things are just messed up here. But they, in the patch notes, is that they increased the cost of Finger of Death to 85, which I think is still gonna change in the future. I think it's gonna end up costing 100. And it's still gonna be overpowered, but yeah, sure. 75, it's just way too cheap, way too good. 85 doesn't really change that much. You will just stay in the previous fight for long enough to recover to 85 instead of 75. Well, we'll see what happens. Maybe I don't know, like, they could even remove this spell. It just feels way too strong. But enough about the patch. Let's just try to continue and we'll see what happens. First of all, the next encounter that we have is a sacrifice, so I prepared a minion for that, and you can see that I decided to invest quite some advancement parts, so we'll hopefully get rare uncommon items that will be useful. Otherwise, this would be a waste of resources, really. So, dungeon. Oh, by the way, what else do we have today? Here. Oh, this is also something they changed. Some kind of scouting that you can see a little bit of what you can expect in the next fight. I wonder if here we have to be like right in front of it to see the whole thing. So let's just try to figure it out. Now, let's make that sacrifice. And there we go. Hey, we got dynamite. Never seen that before. Yeah, this is what I wanted to get, the golden tooth, but the secondary effect is not what I wanted. But this is gonna be great for Bride of Iratus. Like, this is amazing for crit-based character. Then we have Etched Bones, ton of accuracy. Don't know what to think about this one. Demonic Essence, evasion accuracy. Yeah, sure, this one isn't too bad. And initiative luck upon receiving damage, though. And this one is, at the beginning of combat, all enemies lose minus 20 to 30 vigor. Ignores ward, one time only, okay. We could maybe save this for the boss. And I think this time you can hear my cat in the background. As usual, when I start recording, when I start talking, it's time for him to join me in the recording. There, so we can see exactly what we are up against. So there is a, I guess that's Warrior, Berserk, Geomancer, and something. I don't still remember all the dwarves. Okay, but it's nice that you can see it. So you can prepare much better. Before going into every fight basically blind didn't really make much sense. What they could do, make it that you have the option to scout if you pay something, or they could add a skill to the talent tree that you can explore, just giving the information for free. I mean, they could do more with this mechanic, but for now I'll definitely take I can see what I'm getting myself into. Okay, let's go in, and fingers crossed that we still have the Finger of Death available. Oh wait, actually, we want to check the items. If we can upgrade one of our minions. What are we using here? Accuracy. Is it the same as rare? Honestly, this one is even better than the rare one, I have to say. And yeah, I want items. This is what I want. And then these. Evasion, accuracy, initiative, luck. I was thinking of giving the evasion accuracy to someone. Initiative, luck. Evasion, accuracy. Every 3 turns. This is accuracy and accuracy. I think we're gonna use... Actually, we already are using demonic essence. Never mind. Let's keep going then. I'll have to set up the second group probably before the next episode. Go. Come on, I said go. So, do we still have the Finger of Death available? That's the first thing that I want to know. We do. And it still costs 75. Oh, so it's Elite Alchemist. That's the guy that's buffing everyone mostly. The Flamethrower, you want to get rid of him. And the Trader, I think that's going to be the first focus. This shouldn't be that difficult, I think. Hopefully the game doesn't crash as I use the spell. Let's see if it removes 75 or 85. Go. No, 75. It seems that all the changes didn't apply automatically. Maybe I'll just do the boss and restart so that we get all the changes active. There's no point in playing a weird version of the game that's like in between. And this is another thing they added. Now when you want to exit the fight, you don't automatically lose all your minions that were in the fight. They just take damage or something like that. They have to survive. After you hit tactical retreat, they have to survive for 1 turn, during which time they take more damage, I think. And when they retreat, the damage they suffered stays until you heal it, something like that. But you have the option to retreat from a fight. It's not guaranteed that you lose everything, so that's one change that I like. Oh, this is what they changed. Enraging Boon doesn't give 2 wards anymore. That's one change I don't like. And also, it moves minions now. Oh, actually, no, it doesn't move minions. It moves the shade back. I think there was one change for the Lost Soul, where skill actually forced the target to move. Maybe I just don't remember correctly. I thought it was the change for actually the Price of Glory that it moved the target. No. Okay, so I probably just got confused here, never mind. This will make it quite a bit more difficult healing the minions with just 1 ward per cast, and it will make like other sources of ward a lot more valuable. Yeah, I want to get rid of the stamps. I think they made the ultimate of the mummy more expensive. I think it used to be 30 and they made it 45. That also makes sense because this can do like insane damage, and in some fights you could just use it every turn, so that makes sense. Where do we start? We want to kill the trader. Let's go with the curse. Crit.
Antediluvian evil comes for you.
And they, I think, also nerfed the Absorb Terror, or did they not? I thought they nerfed this as well. Maybe they just nerfed the unupgraded version?
Savor these last few heartbeats.
I'm not sure if this guy has any like offensive abilities, so he does. Okay, so it's probably a good idea to debuff him.
Your cries are music to me. This is my kind of entertainment.
And he's dead. I guess we'll just keep the warrior alive and use him to recover mana. What is this maximum, by the way? 150. It might be better to use the alchemist, especially because it's an elite that will give us a lot more mana for one cost. Let's actually burn the warrior down and we'll use the alchemist to recover mana. The more reason to keep him debuffed. Oh, good. Betrayal is great.
Rot their flesh and their soul.
How much do we have? 36. Okay, let's just do some more damage. Die. Excellent. And the crit, that's useful as well. I think now it's time to leech the mana. Whatever, just somewhere, it doesn't really matter. I think he does like a magical damage, so he shouldn't be able to do anything to us. Wait. Oh, I can't. I don't want to do anything to him. I don't want him to die. I hope I can still use the mana leech from second position. Yep. $63 with all the skills that we have and from buildings, we should get now enough mana to be able to cast the finger in the next fight right away. Let's go. How quickly can we get rid of him now? Wants to escape. Okay, that works as well. Burn. Actually, leech mana again is he wants to escape, so I probably won't be able to kill him. Might as well get something from it. There. Okay, and now, like, what is the difference between having the cost of the finger of the 75 or 85? Like, they didn't change anything. It's still the same OP spell as it was before.
A sad display for mortal.
Okay, what did we get? Some information about the trader. What the hell is Philosopher's Stone? I'll have to check the items that we get now. Artifacts. Guarantees that an artifact will appear as part of victory rewards. That sounds like something we could use. All enemies lose 15 accuracy until the end of combat. Minions gain luck and lose accuracy. This is definitely an item I'd like to test, but I would have to start with it. I think they nerfed the golden rose. I think this used to be 20%. Let's go with the Philosopher's Stone.
Now I will make mortals tremble before me. Well, okay. Even more than previously.
Do we need to do anything? I don't think so. Just keep going. Should go and fill with items. Sure, I like items. And it's legendaries. Initiative and attack upon debuffing target. This is just bad combination. Attack and vigor. This could be okay for, let's say, Bride of Iratus, but I think maybe like a zombie would be better. And here we got ward and stacking. I don't like any of these, honestly. I'll take the dagger. That's probably the best one. But really nothing amazing.
More for me.
I somehow expected more from the legendary items. Okay, what are we up against here? 2 warriors, something, and the statue thingy. Sure. You have mana. Let's go.
Death.
That spell is so wrong. Yeah, now the fight is just a joke. Where's the highest morale, this guy? So we'll again use the alchemist to recover mana. And too easy.
Your cries are music to me.
I think that a spell that just says kill a target has no place in a game where there is a limited amount of characters. And I mean severely limited amount of characters that can be on the battlefield. Because when you have a spell that automatically gives you numbers advantage and at the same time removes the strongest enemy from the battlefield, it's just, I don't know, just too much. What do we want to remove first? Warriors. that the lost soul just changed into like the ward spammer. Doesn't really. Actually, let's keep this guy debuffed. I don't want to keep losing the wards.
Me to the dark.
Good. And because the mummy is debuffed, we go with the Hex Spear. Which one? Let's hit this one. We might be able to take him down to 0. With the crit, we would be.
I hope there will still be enough left to reanimate.
And let's start here. Second round of wards. Crit, come on. Nope.
Antediluvian evil comes for you. Good.
Carry. Oh, that's very inconvenient.
I don't think it'll be this easy.
Well, in that case, we'll just leech the mana from the warrior. Won't be as much. But I kind of want to kill the alchemist now. So let's... what's the buff, by the way? Increase max insanity by... Oh, hey! We maybe want to leech from him. Decreases all resist stress damage to self and allies by 10%. Just make this fight a little bit longer. We'll add like 3 turns in the end. Sure. This will also give us a little bit of mana. 53 to 62. That wasn't too bad. And more importantly, it's going to increase our damage. Nice. Another crit. But you know what? Let's just do it. Now we have enough. And now we just burn them down as quickly as possible. But I think they also changed the damage reduction from the warding skill. It used to be 15%, the improved version. Now it's 10%. So it's just an amazing way how to activate the extra damage on the mummy.
He dies so that you can live. will still be enough left to reanimate.
That was a good one. Okay, I'll kill this one before he can escape. Yeah, let's go with the Hero Mania.
Ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
Do I want to give him even more accuracy? Ah, what the hell, just burn him down as quickly as possible. I just hope he won't attack the soul again. Sure he will. That's a bit annoying.
Rot their flesh and their soul.
Come on, kill him. Crit. There we go.
You know, if this keeps up, I'll be done purging.
Oh, what the hell is this? I don't think I've ever seen this ring. Okay, level 7 for the shade. So what are our options? Extra armor. First, let's read the skill actually. Magic attack deals damage equal to 60% or 30% for bosses of the sanity that the target is missing. So converts missing sanity into magic damage. Here it doubles the damage with crits, and here it converts more. Okay. I don't think I care too much about armor. This is just like pure evasion tank. But luck is decent because every time we activate the passive ability, when it crits, it does further sanity damage. So I guess that's what I'm gonna take.
Serve me well, my minion.
And now we have the full group level 7. Never had that before. Okay, Lost Soul. This one is level 3. I think we had a higher level 1. This one, I think, level 4, that should be it. Heal this one up. Oh wait, that's not... wrong minion. It has to be this one. I thought we had one on higher level. Okay, do we have some upgrades perhaps? About a skull. Should probably start using the filter at this point. Accuracy, evasion. It's probably the best we can do. Do we have a higher level brain? No. Okay, so they did change the damage reduction. I think it used to be 25-15, now it's 20-15. I mean 20-10. The most important part is the increased healing. We have that, so it should be fine. We have mana. Let's check the ring. I'm quite curious about that. Critical hit by minions and enemies. Deal 30% more damage. Don't really care about that. We just want to deal critical hits, but we don't really care how much damage they do most of the time. Okay, what's next? A mythical chest contains artifacts. Yep, let's get more artifacts. Oh. Don't know any of these. Decrease the critical hit strength of enemies by 20%. Not sure how useful this one is, because so far I haven't met any enemies that would really focus on crits. I guess that will change as we get higher or to higher like floors. Minions gain 3 armor until the battle ends. So plus 3 armor for the whole team. Okay. Unlocks a secret magic spell. Sleep. Puts all enemies to sleep for 1 turn, except bosses. Targets skip their turns until they are attacked or receive damage. For 75 mana. Oh. That's a bit too expensive for a spell that like doesn't keep them asleep through damage. Just when you put them to sleep, then attack, they wake up and can attack, like can act on the same turn. Then basically it did nothing, and you just burn 75 mana. I don't like the mandolin at all. I think I'll take the amulet of the Dream Eater just in case, so that we have the option in case later we run into something that keeps critting.
Amazing that they just leave lying around.
What do we have here? Wow. This looks nasty. The first one is Elite. This is probably going to be quite a long fight, so I think I'll just make a cut here. We'll do this next time. I wanted this episode to be shorter because I don't have that much time. So next time we'll go all the way here, and then we'll do the boss as a just a separate episode. I'm just thinking if I should check like some information about the boss before I go there, if I should go there completely blind. But when you told me, I don't know who said it, just someone mentioned in one comment that this boss is almost impossible to kill with like a sanity focused group. It scared me a little bit. And on the other hand, it just feels like a challenge if I can do it with this group. But if it's just a boss that doesn't have sanity and I go in there with this group, then it would feel quite bad.
My sense of direction might be getting rusty.
Well, we'll see. As I said, for today we are done. So I hope that you liked this episode. I hope that you're going to join me next time again. And until then, have a good time. Bye-bye.